what is it, blue or red? I believe this is blue.
Blue is secondary, so yeah.
We've got Miho, Obliwan, Victard, Wolf BL4. I'm not sure if they're the primary or secondary, to be completely honest with you. You tell me.
I believe, yeah, blue's secondary, I believe.
I think my game just crashed. One sec. You can rejoin as a spectator, yeah?
You should be able to.
Alright, well,
I've just managed to connect in, so.
Yeah, alright. So, technical difficulties right off the bat, but it's nothing to fret over. We'll get the match back up, and they'll keep playing, so we're going to miss a little bit of gameplay, but it's not a big deal. This is what these impromptu broadcasts of an otherwise unbroadcast match are all about. Good learning experience to get started.
They've all just left. Well, all of Dispute just left.
Really?
Yeah.
Why is that?
I think everyone's starting to leave the room. I don't know if they...
Did it crash?
No, it's working fine, but I don't know why they've just all left.
All right, minor technical difficulties. It appears that the match might have had some problems. I'm not sure what happened.
Oh, and it's Dispute Red that's playing.
All right. All right. We'll get a word from the admins in just a second to figure out exactly what's going on.
Oli.
Yeah, it looks like we maybe had some problems, but RNC, you think you could check with Mark and see what happened there?
Yeah, sure. I think it's something about Miho, by the looks of it.
Maybe some wrong kit or something?
Yeah. I'm just messaging him.
Alright, well, no issue there. We'll get everything sorted out.
Yeah, they're making a new room.
Yeah, we already got the new room up. Everybody's filtering in. May as well just show that to you guys. There's no reason not to. And we're just going to be waiting on everyone to actually make their way in. We'll get things started. So, RNC, real quick, what are your predictions for this match? I mean, you know more about these players than I do. You've got some experience with Old Skulls and Dispute, I'm guessing.
Yeah, I have to say Dispute's probably the stronger one. Although they play less Clan Wars, they are the guys who have been around for the longest. Old Skulls have been a team that's been in the scene for a while, since the start, but they're just lesser known. Usually their fragging ability is not strong, and their individual play styles. Dispute uses more of like a bully tactic, where they just come in, wreck, and then just leave a site.
Gotcha. Okay. I mean, you know, from my brief experience, that does seem to be the sort of thing that I've noticed about Dispute as well. Is like, yeah, they their main priority is that or the main, I guess, advantage is that they tend to win their fights, and you know, in a game like Black Squad, we can usually just boil it down to who's winning more fights. You know, a lot of it does come down to that individual player skill. So, Old Skull is going to have to show us some pretty amazing strategies, I'm guessing, to negate that fact. You know, maybe some awesome nade spots that'll get them some early kills. We'll see.
Yeah, Miho's probably the main person to look out for. For those that don't know, he used to be one of the top players in FCS. Wait, where was it? In Netherlands, he's the #1 face-up player moment.
Oh, nice.
And he's insane. His individual skills is more the main thing. His nades as well. He usually comes up with some interesting spots that people don't often think about.
Yeah. So it looks like, just briefly, we're going to touch on what the issue was for that first match. It looks as though we had a problem with a player using the wrong character. So that has been remedied now, and hopefully it won't be an issue moving forward.
Oh yeah, masculine and feminine characters. Yeah, I believe the hitboxes are different on them, and also just the actual pixel sizes are different.
Yeah, well, I know the hitboxes aren't different.
Oh, it's literally just the visible.
Yes, it's literally just the visible character.
Yeah, because in Defi 10 Mans, there's a point where no one could use the female characters, and then they remedied it, And
So,
I just lost connection.
Everybody's loading in. We're getting everything started. Looks like it's not going to crash this time, but we're going to be cautious and take it slow before we actually know for certain. Because it actually looks like we just lost both RNC and Weaponized on the load-in, and now it's kind of stalling out. So this might be... I'm glad we're doing this now, because it would suck for this to happen tomorrow.
Yeah, no, I just dropped connection there.
Unfortunate. I'm still in. We're all just waiting at the loading screen for the game to start. Hopefully, it will start soon.
Connection toast has been lost. I keep looking now. I'll just quickly restart.
Yeah, it looks as though the game is actually stalled out. Don't know what's going on here. We're just waiting on it to move forward. Yeah. Some pretty major technical difficulties at the beginning. But hopefully we'll get things started up soon. Honestly, man, I just want to see these teams play.
Mm-hmm. It's good that it's interesting to me that it's actually teams that have been around since the start for actually playing. Because that was the main thing from especially Clear Cup. Most of the teams I'd never even heard of until recently.
Mm-hmm.
Like most of the older guys, they weren't even like getting to these kind of final situations, which was surprising.
Well, I mean, the early adapters are not always the teams that shine the brightest, you know.
Oh yeah,
we've got the same story going on in Siege. Some of our older players, you know, starting to retire, realizing that they got to hang up the mantle. They don't really have what it takes to compete in this current state of the game. But yeah, it looks like we're gonna be having a rehost. This is the second one in a row. This is exciting, enthralling gameplay that we are putting forward for you guys today. And while it is just kind of an impromptu stream and not exactly, you know, something we were planning on doing, it still kind of blows, to be honest. Oops, sorry about that. Oh! After everyone left, it actually worked. That's hilarious.
Yeah, no, I just got booted out again. But I think that's because everyone was leaving.
Well. Oh well. So, we've got the new match up and running. We've got everybody in the lobby. We're getting everyone readied up. And we'll start it as soon as we can. The hilarity of a test run, ladies and gentlemen. And finally, the match begins. Hopefully, this one will be the one where we actually get to play. And as everyone starts loading in, we'll find out, certainly. Last time we stared at the bridge for a whopping 2 minutes. 2 minutes, 3 minutes maybe. But this time it looks like the game is actually going to work out for us.
Demolition.
Alright, so to start us off, we're going to have Old Skulls on defense. Yeah, Old Schools. And we're going to have Synchrazi, who's going to be playing the A site, which appears to be the primary target right now for Dispute. They shove it in hard, but Synchrazi's going to get a kill, which is going to force Mihu back to mid. Are you in here, RNC?
No, currently I'm to load up. I got kicked out again.
Rasta gets Obliwan. God, these names, man. Excellent frag for him. He's holding in the B side. Seems like the defense is favored heavily right now. Dispute struggling quite a bit. Mihu, the last one, you cited his skill. Will be enough. Nice headshot there onto MK. But it's not enough. Rasta holding onto the B site firm. Will lock out the round in favor of Old Skulls. An excellent defense there. I'm actually going to mute or turn down the sound a little bit. It's a little bit high. See, this is why we do those test streams, as I stated earlier.
And I'm in now. Awesome.
Alright, welcome to the party. Hey. Victor trying to maintain control over mid. Going to force MK But God to back off just a little bit. Wolf coming up short on B site. Looking for a fight through the window. Not going to find it. We have 3 defending from B right now, and 1 on A. And I make that 2 as MK God has rotated over from mid. Old Skulls have been playing a primary site defense strategy, not going for any rushes, just holding fast. It worked out for them last round. It worked out for them last round. Question is, will it work out for them in this round? Dante gets it killed on the oldie one. It's a good entry frag. Demon refrags onto Wolf, and it's just a flurry of kills. You're gonna see Old Skulls take round number 2. They seem to be walking away with this so far. T-side heavily favored, noticeably on this map.
Yeah, this is how Dispute are playing is a very default situation currently. Like they're playing a 2A, 1 mid, 2B. But how they're playing, they're kind of set for a scope play, but they're not using it. Wait, who's actually using scope on their side?
That's a nice name there from Ross. We talked earlier about how we're going to need to see Old Skulls get grenade kills, set themselves up for advanced strategies in order to get an advantage over Dispute, and they're already making that happen. Rasta gets another kill holding the bomb site. Dispute are unable to make anything happen so far. Rasta going for another, loses the fight to Wolf, but inside of T or CT, Gondim will get a kill. Now he's the last defender alive. Dispute have finally gotten their foot in the door, and they have control over the B bomb site. Gondim gonna need to retake from Pillar, and as the bomb goes down, he's prompted to just that very situation. With 1 HP, or 1 bullet worth of HP, he will easily die to Wolf BL I'm just gonna call him Wolf, pardon me. He will easily die to Wolf's grenade launcher. Good site control there in favor of Dispute. That was the first round we managed to see Dispute actually get anything going, though.
And that was using a heavier setup. And that was using a heavier setup to the B site as well. So maybe they're trying to figure out focusing to push one site and take the control quicker in matches.
I think the main thing is that what I noticed is that Dispute puts a lot of focus onto that middle lane, and it's getting them a lot of control. As a bunch of kills come down, the last defender is going to be Demon. Not even a moment to analyze that round. What a rush from Dispute. This is what we talked about earlier. It's that absolute raw gunplay that's giving them the advantage here in this match. Not a second to look at that round, really. I gotta set up a different keyboard for the spectator mode. Side note, I don't have F1 or F2 keys.
Oh.
So I have to, it's difficult. Apologize for missing any of the action, guys. This is my first real time in practical use using the spectator mode. Hopefully for tomorrow that'll be remedied.
Yeah, as you mentioned, mid play nades can be used by CT to pretty much flush out any pushes from there, so they have to take time before they can push any of this. But at the same time, that risks pushing sides.
You see Mihu is going to be pushing up from behind inside of B. Victard will get the kill, and Mihu through the smoke. What the heck just happened? That's going to leave, I'm not sure how to pronounce this fellow's name, in a 1 versus 3 as he eliminates a single player. That's his first for the round, but from behind, E11 will lock it out. And that is Dispute training 3 rounds in a row. Sorry, I'm missing all this action, guys. It's super hard to spectate with the current controls. I'm sorry, I cut you off. What's up, RNC?
Yeah, with this map especially, it's a very defense-heavy map, so Old Skulls need at least 5 rounds to make this possible, to be honest. And they're already losing these fights. Not setting them up well for the start of this game.
As you stated, the A site now well within control of Dispute. Just a straight rush down the main lane, and it's gonna leave 2 players on defense, Gondim and Demon, to retake from the spawn. Obliwan inside of mid, he's pushing 1 HP or 1 bullet's worth of HP. Will die to the noob too. Well done there from Demon. scope of Wolf trying to peek wide, but he exposes himself. It doesn't matter. Victard there to back him up, and Wolf going in for the kill. That's just a little bit of frag chasing to rub Old Skull's face in the dirt. And that's 4 rounds in a row now for Dispute, who have been absolutely dominant so far on this map, or at least after the first 2 rounds. It looked like they were struggling a lot early on.
Yeah, they're starting to find their movement and their momentum now. I think they've finally warmed up into their places. Also, Wolf is swapping in between scope and rifle, which I believe is taking into how they're playing their sights.
Obliwan, first kill of the round, Gondim goes down. That's going to mean that we're looking at a B push now for the attack. As they smoke off CT, they're going to push in through Pillar. And Wolf with a double kill. What a job from him. Going for the pre-fire on Pillar. Not going to find MK God, but he is very lit up. It's just a matter of time now for the attack. And Wolf will find his 3rd for the round. Switches to another AK and goes for the 4th. Can he get it? No. Skyke locks him out. Sorry, it's the names, man. Psychrazi, pardon me. He's gonna be the last one alive, but he cannot retake on a Victard, who's holding firm inside a server.
That ends the first half. As I was saying with Wolf, with the strategies, I believe as soon as he picks up the rifle, he plays a very aggressive style, and as you saw there, takes 3 kills, instantly solidifying the round.
Yeah, I mean, if it works for you, it works for you. Again, just going for those kills, that's all you really need.
Yeah. He's proven this whole bully mentality from Dispute. Showing no respect.
Seems to be a B-side take yet again from Dispute. To see Demon go down very early on. Gondim will refrag. E11 trying to play CT side ramp. Very dangerous. Will eat a grenade to the face, putting him on to 57 HP. Earlier in the match, this aggressive challenging worked out for Old Skulls, but it doesn't seem to be working out so great for Dispute. Old Skulls taking it really slow on attack so far. The furthest forward player for their team right now is Gondim, who is pushed up. E11 will get a double kill, and that's going to leave just Gondim alone to challenge. His presence has been called out to the remainder of the defenders, and now he's alone in a C by himself, and Miho from the window gets the fatal shot just to add a little bit of insult to injury.
That was the great thing about Erlander's play. How he played aggressively up around L. He managed to get C4 down, and he knew that, so he could literally just keep the whole attack team in his control. He had no need to change, and the whole team knew this information as well. Pretty much gave them full control.
Psychrazi trying to entry in towards B site. A little bit of a delayed smoke there, going to mean he eats some damage as he's coming in. Gondim has control over server, but he's going to find 2. And no, 3 gets a double kill. Victard on E11 go down, but Obliwan holding on fast to B. Going to leave Demon in a position, no. As he quickly gets eliminated, he was the hope for his team, but now a one-on-one. It looked like Old Skulls had control, but it slipped away from them thanks to some great side play by Obliwan. Obliwan comes out underneath though. Rasta, what a job from him. Putting it on to 3-6. That's the first round in a while. First round, in fact, in 7 rounds that Old Skulls have managed to come out on top.
Yeah, it's interesting. Rasta's playing the MDR, which is, although it's still in meta, it's a lot less favored at the moment compared to the AKs, since it is a 2-tap headshot and can't deal the same amount of firepower. But I guess that helped him with his running gun style play there.
A straight A take right now as Psychrazi gets the entry frag. Mihu gonna try and push through the smoke, but he sees no luck at all. And now you can see that Obliwan is gonna be coming up from behind along with Victard. Old Skulls seem like they had site control, but they're losing it swiftly. Psychrazi with a double kill though. Can he get the triple? Yes, he can! Victard goes down. And that's another round for Old Skulls. The perfect position there from Psychrazi. Holding firm in the cubby of that main lane. Comes up from behind at the right moment. and just to lock out the round for his team. That seemed like it was going to be a retake for Dispute.
Yeah, it really did favor them there. And then they just couldn't get the frags where they needed to get back into the site. What would be useful is be able to see how many smokes the attackers have left once they've taken site, see how many they use for holding it.
It seems like Dispute has a heavy A site right now, considering we're looking at a B take. Whoa, what a shot from E11 and Obliwan, though. That's going to put Rasta as the last remaining attacker. He's inside of what I'm going to go ahead and call Z to 4, as he waits patiently for some attack from the defense. We'll get Victard, but his position has been called out now. Wolf from CT or T side mid will actually go down. Rasta looking to clutch this out. He's only got to find 2 more, but he's been put onto 50 HP, or 48 to be specific. So it's going to be a daunting task all the same. Pushing up to CT side mid. There are no enemies in this location, so well, he doesn't know that. He is checking these corners a little bit too carefully. It will cost him a lot of time and potential play make. Smokes off any potential player inside of A, but as the defense knows, the C4 has been downed, and that's going to give them the positioning advantage. E11 playing over by 7. That's a great position right now. Sees Rasta moving up to ramp. Rasta's going to respond in kind with some fire of his own. A little bit of a standoff here, but all the while, Obliwan could be coming up from behind. It doesn't matter. E11 from 7 gets the kill. And that's going to put it on match point. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, RNC, but I believe this is a best of 1.
I believe I heard something about a second map run by Cafe.
Okay.
I'll check.
It's possible that this is a best of 3.
Yeah,
I am ill-informed, so we're gonna find out on the fly.
Yeah, I'm just gonna check now.
Like Razi attempting to push the A lane, gonna see a nade which will slow him down. E11 gets a pistol kill, pushing in through B main and attempting to come up on the flank now of the attacking team, but he gets shut down pretty swiftly. Good read there from Old Skulls. Could be a 3-on-3, but more aggression from the attack as they start pushing in to, or from the defense rather, as they start pushing into the attack. And that's going to put it onto a 1-on-1. Rasta, yet again, the last remaining attacker. He's going to be against Miho, and it's just not going to happen. Rasta goes down. Map 1 goes in favor of Dispute.
GG. Yeah, this is definitely something that Rasta made obvious. Even though HP is down, because especially with the fact that he's using the MDR, he can't get those 1 headshots. And that's the great thing about using the AKs. You can still get those 1 taps even when you're low on HP and make things happen. But here, Rasta just, you can tell by the way he's playing that he can't play as strong with this lack of HP, since he can't go for these aggressive plays.
So, I am going to be honest, spectating with this setup right now is extremely difficult. So, yeah. I am going to switch my keyboards.
Sure.
Give me a moment. I got to switch my keyboards over to one that has function keys so I can switch between teams and not get stuck. It's making, it's incredibly difficult to play by play when you can't actually watch anybody watch. So, we're going to take a brief pause to do that. Bear with us.
But yeah, we're just waiting for Kicks to change over keyboard so you can get full viewer functionality.
There we go.
And
all right.
There we go. Perfect.
We're back. And now I have a keyboard with, as you say, full functionality.
Yes, full spectating.
Huzzah.
Oh, I need to join.
I should have looked. Just a heads up, guys, for all of you watching right now. This is really the word is impromptu. We just kind of threw this together at the last minute. I didn't get a chance to look at the rosters or anything like that, so this is like we're all kind of a little bit unprepared for this match. So bear with us as we attempt to do our best, and I'll try not to mess up any more names.
Yeah, even with this roster, I didn't think Miho and Erlander were still part of Dispute. I believe they made a new team recently with a couple of different players, including 28.
Well, we've got 28 competing in Aim-Faced, or Aim-Faced's version of a team.
Yeah, I believe Miho and Erlander were part of Aim-Faced, so
really,
I'm kind of confused by this.
Okay. Well, here they are competing for Dispute. I'm guessing there's not a lot of like I don't think there's any love lost between those teams.
Oh no.
So I'm sure they're not really worrying too much about it. Like it's all right to play underneath a different banner every once in a while. Speaking of Miho, gets a double kill, going for the triple. It's like Razi just around the corner, whips out the pistol. He manages to win that somehow. That's gonna leave him though as the final attacker, and from behind, Victard will get the final kill onto that player. You see now that Dispute coming up swinging on, I actually don't know the collection. There you go.
Yeah, especially in this map, 3 or Red Room is a huge part to the A side. If you can take that as a defender, you've got the majority control. You've got outside, and you've got access to mid really quickly. So that's going to be a key point for defenders to be holding.
Miho playing an aggressive mid right now. Very dangerous. Rasta coming up with a flank right now, potentially? No. Just waiting for his opportunity to push into gallery. A very slow attack yet again from Old Skulls. They've been doing this a couple times. They did it on the previous map, whereby they just wait for a good minute before they actually start a push. The strategy has worked out for them. I mean, it's seen mixed results, but it's worked out for them in the past. It's just allowing Dispute, though, to get in perfect positions, ready for the push.
Yeah, it's getting the mixture between surprising the enemy and also waiting them out and trying to get them mind games and deciding which site it is to take.
Good position there from E11. He's going to get a double kill on the entry into B. Victard there to back him up. Wolf still playing over by A. Sykrazi and MK God now the last two attackers. Sykrazi inside of mid. He's got a good gun to play this position. Will capitalize upon just that. The kill, and then one as well for MK God elsewhere. Leaves E11, the last player left alive. MK on the entry gets the headshot. And now an even round count. Old Skull is finally on the board.
Now what's interesting is I want to know whose map pick this was. I'll see if I can find out, because Collection's one of those maps most people don't... I haven't seen people play recently. It's one of those lesser ones. Most of them are Dust Shield, Checkpoint, and I can't think of the last one.
Looks like a setup now on the A site. E11 gets the first kill. He's been having a fantastic round, or so fantastic match rather, so far. Demon gets Wolf though. Victard inside of A entry. Nice headshot there, peeking wide on the door. Complete shutdown here for Dispute. Almost no fight up, or put up by Old Skulls. They're struggling a lot right now.
Yeah, it does seem to be mid-control being taken super quickly, going straight up to 5, and then taking Red Room control as well. Is giving them these advantages and picks.
Even dodging the common nade. E11 trying to push into Art. He is going to get one, but swiftly dispatched. Immediate refrag by Old Skulls. This aggressive defense from Distilled is interesting, but overall, rather dangerous, and it's seeing them lose quite a lot of manpower early in the round. Wolf gonna die in wood. Rasta at the top of wood stairs now. Miho going for the fight. Gonna be put on 10 HP. That's very dangerous now. He has a distinct disadvantage in the fight moving forward. Victard peeking wide on the black SUV, but he gets dispatched, and it's just Miho now. Challenging from upper B, it's not gonna happen. Demon wins that fight, and Old Skulls stringing 2 rounds together.
Dispute keep going for this A heavy SERP as well into red room. As you can see, that looks like they're going to be pushing mid to try and get some control here.
Obliwan gonna get the first kill of the round. On the note of pushing mid, coming up from alt mid. Nice headshot there on the Sikrazi. Grenades from below though, gonna see him put onto 50 HP. Victard covering the top of his stairs and will deny the push from Old Skulls. That's just gonna leave it now to Demon and MK God, who have managed to get a kill each. So there's potential for this comeback, but from behind, Wolf gonna get Demon and light up MK. Can MK win this fight? No. Wolf with an excellent peek will finish off MK God and Old Skulls as a whole. Dispute back in the saddle. Old Skulls seem to be struggling right now.
Yeah, they're getting flanked, but at the same time they're then trading back and getting back into the round. It's just the final frags.
Yeah. The interesting thing for me is that it keeps seeing Dispute play aggressive, and then Old Skulls will dial it back and they'll try to wait for the push, the inevitable push. And then Dispute will play passive. They're reading Old Skulls really well right now.
Yeah.
Speaking of aggressive, E11 pushing into B main will bite the bullet and finally die. Wolf is also pushed over by A main. He's being supported by his teammate Miho though, who gets a double kill on the 2 players trying to push him. Now it's just Sikrazi. Like that, Old Skulls facing themselves in a 1 versus 5. I honestly, they just got torn apart. There's nothing to say about that. They got absolutely fucking destroyed.
Then also scope is in hand, so and the Blazer as well with the quickest scope time. So this could be still a problem for Dispute.
Sikrazi has been playing pretty well for as far as his team goes. 6 and 4, a pretty good scoreboard overall. But from behind, I mean, there's nothing you're gonna do about that. Victard locks it out. 4-2 now in favor of Dispute. They seem in commanding lead. Even the rounds that they managed to lose almost look like they're just throwing them away. For being honest.
And Gandam's not chiming in at all. He's only got 2 assists as his only input into this game so far.
Yeah, dropping a donut right now. That doesn't look good for him. Miho pushing up alt mid. Looking for potential frag. He will get it. Rasta goes down. Eats a nade of his own though. Demon gets him. A very important refrag and mid control in favor of Old Skulls now. Demon has the position for B, but unbeknownst to him, he doesn't know that there's no one actually holding it. At least not right now. Wolf inside of CT, eating some bullets, not dying though. Oh, what a shot from Wolf! He was supposed to lose that. Manages to come out on top anyway. MK entry into A though, has site control. It doesn't matter though, because guess what? The bomb has been downed in mid. That's thanks to some huge misplays by Demon. And because of that, with positional advantage but man disadvantage, Old Skulls are geared to lose this round. Gondim though, fragging into CT, gonna even it out somewhat. Obliwan gets Gondim from behind, and it's just MK God. He's been playing alright so far, but can he clutch against Obliwan and Wolf, who have been playing, I would argue, better? No sir, yet again from behind, Obliwan locks the round out. 5-2.
That's a pretty average half. As I was saying, CT side is usually the stronger side, but we'll have to see how Dispute play attack this time. If Old Skull do play well, they can easily get back into this with a couple of rounds.
I mean, overall, it just seems like every play that Old Skulls is trying to make, they keep having, there's always one oversight, you know? Like, letting Demon push mid with the bomb. What's up with that? You know, if you're trying to go for an A take, then he's the flank. He's not the bomb carrier.
Yeah, they have a bit of an identity crisis halfway through, not realizing how they're gonna play this round.
Yeah. So, very quick flurry of kills early in the round that we missed all of them, unfortunately. E11 and Victor now going to be the last two players for Dispute on the attack. Old Skull's finally putting their feet in the sand and holding firm. They're going to start slipping back if they're not careful. Victor has A site control and is now cutting off rotation. He also has the bomb. Now E11 holding the flank. Not going to matter as there goes the flank disappearing. E11, bad timing as well, is going to start pushing when there's one behind him. That's going to be Gondib. Round finish off. Old Skulls finally put one on the board in the defense side. So, you, as an analyst, as the expert on the desk, go ahead and tell me, is this a CT or a T-sided map?
It depends on the playstyle. For the most part, this is a CT-sided map, especially if you can get river control. This 0.3 on the map is a huge A site defense, but with attack and especially how Dispute are playing, they can easily play this to their advantage, as shown just now.
Yeah, Miho entry into A. E11 gonna eat a nade, but it's probably not gonna matter. It's Demon now, the only A anchor. He will get one, but he cannot string together two. Skyrazi has swiftly made it into the flank, though, of this main A lane. Now, he could wreak some havoc here from behind if given an opportunity, but he's taking it pretty slow. Ooh, he's not trying to give away his position. Ah, the pistol out! Misses too many shots. And now he'll switch back to the scope. Manages to hit one on Amiho. That's super important. MK God now in spawn, challenging E11, and he's going to get the kill as well. Finally, Old Skulls string two together. 5-4 in favor of Dispute still. I was really worried there when Skyrazi missed all those shots.
Those shots, that shouldn't have... I didn't hit a single one. It was just every single shot missed.
Yeah. It's clear why you've got Skyrazi on the scope, I suppose.
Yeah.
Nades go down mid. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Oh, so this is a good confidence boost for them getting these rounds. They might start going for more aggressive plays.
Yeah, well, speaking of aggressive plays, Obliwan, what an entry. Already on the site. Demon, MK God trying to hold this off. But Miho gonna be the one to come out on top there. MK God now the only anchor, and Obliwan dispatches him pretty swiftly. Wolf on flank watch will get one. Can he get another? He can. Rasta goes down, and what a dominating round. In fact, a perfect round from Dispute.
Confidence being shattered there. Because Gan went for that little bit of an aggressive play near 3, but gets shut down by Obli instantly.
You're talking about, oh yeah, confidence boost. Oh, they're all dead.
Shut straight down.
Yeah, I'm guessing it's going to be a B take, looks like. As Dispute have decided to move elsewhere. Finally mixing things up.
Yeah, Miho looks like he's going to try and get some mid presence, maybe setting up for a later like rotation to A.
It's a really good read too, because as you can see, Old Skull is really heavily stacked on A right now. That's B site now in full control of Dispute. They barely even had to try for that one, like a hot knife through butter, to be honest. Now, it was due to the fact that Old Skulls was stacking on A so very heavily. Obliwan, though, holding the post plant. Skyrazi goes down. Two players in CT trying to retake. Rasta from behind, unlikely to see success as there is a flank watch. In fact, two. He will get one, but can he get the other? No. Wolf from behind in gallery stairs. Manages to get that kill. Now it's just the two remaining CT players. In fact, make that the one player. As he's moved up to top CT, he goes down pretty swiftly. 7-4 in favor of Dispute. Absolute domination here, and match point, series point. Old Skull's struggling.
Old Skulls are not getting any chances there. They just got locked straight out of the site. That was a great use of smokes as well. They weren't given a visible place. Also, how Wolf went into gallery, that was really unexpected play, because most people stay in the site or around the site instead of funneling out.
Ross is trying to hold the Z. Waiting patiently for the push. Wolf eats a couple nades to the face, and he's put on half HP. What a push from Rasta, though. Does not see success, but Skyrazi from behind! Gondim's going to be the one to actually get that kill, but Skyrazi with great positioning here, going to force Dispute to back off of the A site. They've reevaluated and gone elsewhere. Miho gonna try and get a kill. He cannot. Wow, absolutely shut down. Victard now, the last player on Dispute. He's rotating over towards the B site. He only has 1 HP, or a single bullets rather, worth of HP.
He does have the C4.
Does have that at least. MK God is rotated to cover the B site. Has the position, has the HP, gets the shot. And Old Skull's finally putting things back together, but they're gonna have to find quite a few rounds more to actually come back in this map.
Few rounds to tie it back up into 7-7 as well.
And that's not looking good right now for Old Skulls.
Nah.
Okay, got an aggressive push out of B. He's gonna get Obliwan. And he gets another. E11 goes down. That is what you call an excellent timing on a push. But it's not gonna matter. Entry into the site. And now full control into Dispute's favor. From behind though, Psychrozi, what a flank! I managed to miss all of the action, and Miho, the last attacker left alive, he gets a headshot on the Gondib, and another one on the Demon. That's the end of things. Miho, what a double kill for him. Dispute managed to win this series 2-0.
That was a round Old School should have won. Like, they had the man advantage, but then Miho just came in and tapped heads.
It definitely seemed like it was favored in favor. It was favored in Old Schools because or for Old Schools because MK God, a simple push out through B and no one paying attention the whole time.
Yeah, like especially with Sarkozy's flank as well. That was a huge advantage to him.
Fortunately for them, though, they're not going to be able to make it work. And now that's going to be, excuse me, Old Skulls eliminated from the tournament. Dispute will push on
to the semis.
And that's it. I mean, I guess, do we have any other matches?
Yeah, that's what I was about to ask. Is there anything else going on?
I don't know. I think all the other ones are being played, but I'm not sure. I mean, let's check with Mark.
Yeah, Weaponized, yeah. Because Weaponized is in there, and he was the guy casting today. But as I said at the start, Dispute were the favorite team, and by a long shot, and they showed it in performance. Definitely,
they were certainly the expected victor there. Yeah.
Though some rounds were played rather sloppily by Old Skull, but again, Old Skull in the exact same manner there.
Yeah, they struggled. I mean, honestly, it just seemed like Dispute were forcing out rounds by pushing the same thing as a team. Like, there wasn't a whole lot of strategy. There's not a lot to analyze there. It was simple pushes from Dispute, refrags after refrags, good positions for everyone on the team, and unfortunately for them, not able to string Old Skulls specifically. They're not able to string anything together because there were certain players on their team who just didn't seem capable of winning any fights. I mean, when you have a position where two Old Skulls players were in great position to, well, refrag each other, but one cannot back up the other, then yeah, I'm gonna see a pretty dominant victory. Yeah,
fragging ability wasn't on Old Skull's side in the slightest. A couple of players only had 2 kills.
Yeah, I mean, it's
double digits.
It's bound to happen every once in a while. Like, if nothing else, you have some bad days. So we're just waiting to find out if we're going to have any other matches today or if that's it. So it looks like there's one at 9:30 GMT. I thought that already transpired. Nope, no, that's in an hour. All right, I think we're going to call the stream then. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was just a test stream kind of an experiment to get everything ready for tomorrow. My personal first time spectating in this game, also commentating this game. So we'll get back to you tomorrow with hopefully catching a little bit more of the action next time, as well as possibly not mixing up anyone's names. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, everybody. And